Share 7. I'm back. Oh, this little thing. Are you noticing my hair and my nails? And this is my new look. Do you like it? Do you don't like it? You don't like it? You do like it? Well, either way, I'm wearing this wig for a reason. And I'm going to tell you. Now, you can see how I can transform. You know how I look on my worst days, on my best days, in between, makeup, hardly any makeup, glasses. And when I make certain videos and I give relationship advice or advice to women, I do it when I look at a more natural look, because I want to tell every woman that you can have a successful marriage and still not have to be like a gorgeous, beautiful woman. You know, this, all you see is a wig and a bunch of makeup and lights and some nail polish, okay? This is not, I didn't wake up like this, okay? Now, as y'all can see, this is a wig. And it's a nice wig, yes. And then, of course, you know, you want to smell pretty. So you get your Marc Jacobs Daisy, and then you spray yourself. You spritz. And you feel really pretty and dainty and feminine. But then when a man approaches you, you're automatically, you go into like this mode where, you know, I'm a bad bee. I'm this, I'm that. I pay my own bills. I got this, I got that. You know, you know, and that guy is like, okay, well, I thought I was approaching a lady, but this is like this angry, masculine type of, you know, person. So, I mean, she's cute and she's, you know, but she's very masculine and she talks down to me, and we just met. You know, I thought I was the man. So I've seen this video on Facebook, and there's this woman who talks about being weak and vulnerable and needing help from men and all this and that, and feminine and extra feminine, and you can get things easier that way. And I'll put her link below because I can't pronounce her name and I don't want to mess it up. But she's a really cool lady. She's natural. So she doesn't have all this. She's natural. I think she's an author, and she goes, her plight is women need to act more feminine and vulnerable and weak so that men will be attracted to them and help them more, instead of being more masculine and independent and saying that they don't need a man, because that does push them away, and then they wonder why they can't get a man. Okay, so that's her plight, but here's mine. You don't have to be weak. You can act weak. I mean, every woman can act, right? If I need something done, I'll act like, I don't know how to do this, you know? Oh my gosh. Can you help me? Or, you know, my car's so dirty and I'm so tired, and, you know, I wish I could get my car cleaned, you know, or, oh, you know, my back hurts. I don't feel like doing the laundry this week because I have to bend over to get the clothes out of the dryer. Can you do it for me? You know, acting instead of saying, can you do the laundry? I do the laundry every week. I'm tired of doing laundry. It's your turn. I know it's the woman's job, but we're equals now, and women and men need to share the workload. No, you can get the same thing done with just a little act. And that's all that this lady is trying to tell you. You know, you don't have to really be weak, because we all know women can do just as much as men can do. But why do we need to do it when we don't have to? That's the whole point. Okay, men want to be the hero. They want to come to the rescue. They want to help you. They want to feel like they're strong and masculine. They want to impress you, you know. So you let them, you know. You get out of a bunch of work. You don't probably have to pay as many bills. And you're just like, oh, honey, You know, even if they try to cook for you because you don't feel like cooking and they're not the best cook, you can be like, oh, honey, this is so good. Have you been watching Food Network? And even though they're having the food's probably nasty, they are going to start watching Food Network, learn how to cook better because you're encouraging them. And now next week, they're going to have another meal for you waiting that's a little bit more improved until they can cook like a 5-course meal, okay? The more you give them incentive, the more you praise them and make them feel like a man, the more they act like one, okay? Now, I can talk crap behind my man's back all day long and say that women are this and that and that we're strong and independent, and that will be true as well. But when I want something done, I know how to get it done, okay? My back hurts. Honey, my back hurts. It must be the weather. Oh, well, don't worry about it. I'll get the laundry this week. Okay. My back don't hurt at all. Okay. So, I mean, know how to get things done. And the reason why, okay, I'm going to tell y'all this. The reason why a lot of transsexuals and drag queens and female impersonators are fooling men these days and getting all this attention is because they are men themselves and they know what men like. And they know that men like extra feminine women who are just extra girly and just, oh, that's so funny. Laugh at all his stupid jokes. Dress really nice and feminine and nothing like too harsh or bold, or, you know, florals and flowing and long and soft makeup and just, you know how when you see a transsexual, it's very hard to tell because they look and act so feminine. And when you come up to one, like, and you see like all this, you know, of course it's probably a wig, but you see all this hair and nice makeup and nails, and they turn around and they're nice to you and they compliment you. Oh, hi. Oh, my name is Dandelion. Oh, I love that tie. That's so nice. You know, most black women or strong, independent women would be like, I'm sorry, y'all, I got this wig here in my mouth. The guy will come up, hi, what's your name? Da, da, da. Candace. Oh, so do you come here often? Sometimes. You know, they're not as open and nice and just flowing and feminine and just inviting and warm. They're not like that. They're like, okay, what do you want? Hurry up. You gonna buy me a drink? What's up? Da 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 da. Can't you get to the point, you know? But trannies are women who are extra feminine. Oh, my name is Dandelion. What's your name? Craig. Oh, I love that name. What is that? Oh, okay. Is that German? Okay. You know, they act like super interested in everything they're saying. Oh, okay. So, you know, and these men are drawn into that because it's so rare now in real women that they're getting tricked by men who dress like women. Because, you know, most women who wear a bunch of hair and makeup, I'm not natural women too, but a lot of women who wear all this stuff just to turn around and act very masculine makes no sense. So when a man approaches someone and they're extra nice and they look good and they're cool and they're sweet and they're interested in them and they get tricked because it's a man, that's because men know what other men want. And women should be learning from this, you know. Look why transsexuals, and look how they act, look why they attract certain men's attention. Not because the man is gay or undercover, it's because he saw something beautiful. He saw a beautiful wig and some beautiful makeup, okay? Just like most women now look like drag queens. I'm serious, okay? Even if they don't and they're just going with the style, like this is the style. Well, drag queens follow the style too. And transsexuals follow the style too. But when you follow style and you have a bad attitude, a masculine attitude, independent attitude, you can't do nothing for me. What you want? Get out my face. Da, 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 da. Well, only if you got money. Da, 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 da. Yeah, you can be like that if you already got a man and you're looking for plan B. But if you don't have a man, I'm sorry, y'all. If you don't have a man, you need to be inviting, nice, feminine, play dumb, and it doesn't matter if you're have a high IQ. If you play dumb for certain things, do you know how far you can get in a relationship, getting everything you wanted? Because like some men are scared away by women who are too strong because they feel like, dang, she don't need a man. She's already a man. You know, she don't need me. She bumper. You know, she doesn't need me. God, I'm gonna go find somebody little and helpless so I can feel like a big strong man. You know, she doesn't need me. Shoot, I'm off. And then, you know, they leave. And I don't blame them because, you know, I'm a loud mouth, da-da-da-da-da-da. But that's just around, you know, my friends and stuff. When I need my husband to do something, or when I want to convince him, when I need a vacation, when I want to go shopping, when I want to do this, I know how to get it. I just like, you know what? Oh, you know, that shirt looks so good on you. What brand is that? Oh, Banana Republic. Oh my God, I've been to Banana Republic in forever. What do they have there? Do they have any cute girl clothes? Well, I didn't look in the girl section. Oh, well, that's a really nice sweater. I love that material, and it looks so good on you. Man, I'm gonna go buy you a sweater, or I'm gonna go to Banana Republic and I'm gonna get you something. Da 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 da. You know, or you can go online and pick it out, or da da. You know, they're gonna be trying to give you something because you're not saying, well, why didn't you buy me nothing, huh? When did you go shopping, huh? I thought we were saving money, huh? Ooh. I'm sorry, y'all. But if you do that trick that I do, you're gonna get some clothes, okay? Or let's say for another another example, like if you want him to bring you some food, you don't say, you know what, I don't feel like cooking tonight. You know what, you're gonna take me out to eat. Why don't you, we're going out to eat tonight, okay? You didn't give him a chance to make a date. You didn't give him a chance to suggest something. You didn't give him a chance to say, well, do you want to go out? You know, you just told him what he was going to do when he got home. So, that's like, no. And I'm going to tell y'all, when I first met the man I married, my husband, he had been married before, and he was married to a lady who was like that, who was telling him everything what to do. Every move that he made, she had to approve it. He was treated like a child. And when he met me, he was like, I let him be the man, and he felt like he was the man. And the funny thing is, just by making him feel like a man, he like skyrocketed in his career within like a very short amount of time because he had that confidence behind him, and he had that that leadership feeling inside of him. Instead of, you know, being told what to do all the time, he had that leadership inside of him. I let him lead, and if he messed up something, I'll go behind him and fix it. Don't tell him, you know. But when you get mad, you know, you can let it out sometimes, and they'll see how you really feel. But for the most part, when you want something, you got to be smart how you get it, you know. You got to be really smart. And I'm telling y'all this because a lot of guys that I know, and on Facebook and all that stuff, they don't want like somebody just rude all the time, you know, somebody you're afraid to talk to. You know, they want somebody that's going to make them feel giddy like a child, you know. Someone's going to compliment what they got on, their cologne or something. Not somebody's going to have an attitude all the time. And I'm not saying that women aren't justified for being upset at how some men are, because some men, you know, have really come to a point where they deserve that treatment. But if you're looking for a mate, okay, if you're trying to find a husband or a boyfriend or something, you need to act your ass off, okay? And continue the act because it gets you more. You ever heard the phrase, you catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar? Okay? And yeah, you know, like, this wig, I like the color because I have black hair, right? I have black hair. If I straighten it, it's about this long. It's about this long. All right, but this wig is longer, and it's red, and it's different. And I bet you, let me tell y'all, I bet you my husband come home tonight, I got this on with my little robe and stuff like that. He's gonna offer me something, okay? Something that I don't have now, okay? He's gonna say, hey, I'm gonna give you $200 and you can go shopping this weekend. Or, hey, you wanna go out to dinner this weekend and whatever you want? Or, hey, you know, he's going to offer me something. And not because I'm gonna ask. Because I'm not going to be like, well, what we doing this weekend? And you ain't, you know, I'm not gonna nag him. I'm just gonna be here looking like this. And he's gonna be like, ooh, oh, you know how men act when you put on a wig. Anyway, so if you're gonna go through all this trouble to look like extra beautiful and feminine and stuff, don't let it all get spoiled when you open your mouth, you know. And a lot of women are gonna be mad at me for this, but I'm just trying to give y'all some tips on how to get what you want, not how to act, not how to be weak, but how to act weak. Come on, we know how to act, okay? You don't feel like doing laundry, your back hurts. You don't feel like cooking, you know, compliment your man on the last meal he made and how it was so good and that you wish you could eat it again. And he'll go in the kitchen and probably start cooking it because he feels like, oh, you're praising him and giving him his props and he's so proud of his little meal that he made, you know. It's kind of like when you have a child and you left your phone in the other room, or they took it in the other room and you need your phone, and you say, hey, hey baby, can you go run in the room and get mommy's phone, please? And they'll be like, I don't know, I'm watching cartoons. He's like, I'll time you, I can see how fast you run. And they'll be, okay. And so they'll go run, and you'll just start counting, and they get back, and you'll tell them a number way lower than the real number. Unless it's really fast. But you're like, oh my God, that was only like 10 seconds. How did you run that fast? You must have superpowers. And they're like, yeah, I do. What, you want me to go get something else? Huh? You want me to go get something else? What? Okay. Oh, okay. Your iPad? Okay. Okay, start counting. Wait, don't start counting yet. Okay, start counting. You know, that's how men are. Okay? And we know that kid is not warp speed Superman. But the fact that we made him feel good about his abilities and his strength and his performance, he wants to go do more. He was happy to do it when he came back. He was excited, you know. So this is the trick, okay? You don't have to really be weak. We all know women are more strong because we carry children and raise families and all this stuff. I'm telling y'all to act like this and get what you need to get. Okay. All right, y'all. I know I haven't made a video in a while, but if y'all are wondering what this wig is, I think it was called, it was Remy, and it was, start with C. I forgot the name of it. Oh, no, Muse. This was Muse. See, I'm a muse. And it's really long. I'm going to show you how long it is. Okay. It's like, okay, it's long. It's like this long. Okay. So it's called Muse, if you want to be amused. And the nail polish that I'm rocking, it's not black. It's like the deepest blood red. And it's by NYX and number 148. So if you want to look like me, you can go buy this look. Oh, and I have on NYC eyeshadow with the black and red one. And I have on liquid eyeliner. And I have on this really, I don't know, it's like a Revlon pink butter lipstick or something with Cocoa by NYX lip liner. And remember, when you wear it, like when you're trying to look like vulnerable and weak and get your way and get some shopping money and stuff, Don't ask for it. Suggest that, oh, just make them feel like it was their idea, and then when they finally say, okay, I'm gonna give you this, it's like, act excited like it's Christmas, and like you can't believe it, and like this was not your intention at all. Like, oh my God, for real? Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. And if you've been married forever like me, and that's not gonna work. The fake act, when you say, oh, thank you so much. This is how you do when you've been married a while. Okay. Oh, well, I'm gonna give you some money to go shopping this week. Oh, really? That is so sweet. Thank you. I'm gonna give you a back massage later. Or, that is so nice. Thank you so much. I need some new bras, whatever. And like, yeah, I saw your old one, and like, boy, shut up. So, act. Acting can take you a long way. Anyway, as I act differently because I have on this wig, you see how you can just change if you have an intention, you can just change, and your life can change by just changing your attitude. Okay? So women, don't bash me for this. I know how to get what I want. And I know somebody's going to put in the comment, well, I work for everything I get. Well, guess what? I used to work for everything I got to until I learned how to act. Okay? Peace.